Company of Heroes 2, a battle between the Russians, the Red Army, and of course the Germans, set in World War II. Now it has been out for a little while now, and I did buy it back when it first came out. Actually, I got it on its first day. It's a game that looked really appealing to me. I've always kind of been pretty good at real-time strategies, but I'd never played the original Company of Heroes, which of course was a huge game. A really, really popular game. Unfortunately, I kind of sucked at this game. I haven't put a lot of hours into it. I had a bit of a play, but I was really surprised at how difficult this was, or how bad I was at it, whatever the case may be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a custom game versus the AI, I think. And yes, I'm running it on easy because I'm that bad. Or at least I think I'm that bad. I haven't played it in a little while either, but we're going to have the Germans versus the Russians. Why not? Even though they're the bad guys. These are, of course, this is the army that I have been sort of working on. Yeah, only level 12. Haven't put a lot of hours in, but I don't know. It's just one of those frustrating things that I would love to be awesome at this game. I wish I was fantastic at this game, but unfortunately, it's kind of my skills and ability have somewhat eluded me. I had intentions of putting this game up on my channel quite a while ago, but it didn't really eventuate. Okay, and we are ready. So yeah, don't expect amazing things. And I know full well that there are going to be people who watch this and can tell me how to do everything a lot better than I've done. But I'm going to start off by building one of these Compagnie, because you can get your infantry troops out of that. I'm also building another set of engineers here. But it's a really detailed game. It is quite cool, and if any of you are into real-time strategy games, then this is absolutely one you should check out. So I like to leave an engineer's lot there, but I do need to make some money before I can pay for my grenadiers. So I'm going to go up and capture this capture point. And you can see on the map there, this is my surrounding area. And there's a whole bunch of maps. These star, you'll see on the map there's a star here, this point. That is an important point to have, because when you capture them, your points at the top here start to go down a little bit. Anyway, I'll get back to these guys. Hopefully I can now build my troops. You can see I don't need to go back to my home base to build them. Can just build them from there. Now the game does get quite intense when the battle gets going, and I'd imagine I'm going to show you fairly quickly the wrong way to play this game. But what you can do is build munitions crates underneath these flags, and it helps you to gain some resources more. So hopefully, there you go, there's some contact down the bottom between the engineers of my allies. And we're capturing over this ammunitions point. You can see that again on the map. But it's quite detailed. Everybody looks pretty cool. There we go. Now that we'll eventually get bombarded and smashed with tanks. But in the meantime, I'm going to pop one right there.
We are ready for action. Germany now holds the victory point. Forward, march.
So there is a point in between, another important point to hold. So I'm going to leave those guys there,
Grenadiers, it is time to go.
behind a bit of cover.
How can we help? Grenadiers on the move.
And I'm going to send some light machine gunners up to help out. Now it is important here to level up as well to escalate to battle phase 1, 2 and 3. But again, you need the resources to be able to do that. Okay, they're capturing that back, so I might just set up a defensive machine gun there. You'll see I'm able to drag it around and aim it the way I want, and they will actually set up a light machine gun there. And when this squad dies, they actually leave the gun behind. And this goes for enemy squads as well. And you can use these normal grenadiers to actually take over that gun. So, that's been upgraded. I'm going to go back and grab those engineers I left close to the base. And I can now build, however you say that. I'm not German, so Licht Mechanized Kampagne. There you go. I don't know how that went. You can also upgrade your normal engineers to be flamethrowers. That's a very handy thing to do. Okay, so they can't yet fire grenades. See if I can flank them with these guys.
We now have a flamethrower.
Uh-oh. So this will be a good example of why you want your engineers to have flamethrowers. Now I've got a feeling I'm about to lose control of this whole area here. Time to build myself some anti-tank guns. Hopefully I'm going to be able to cook these guys. Now ideally you don't really want to be using your engineers as frontline troops if you can help it, but okay, they're finally retreated, so bring these guys up here. And I've got myself some grenadiers here, so I can go and get one of these base troops on my gun that I lost. And bring my half-tracks up here to help out. And we are already pushing up, so it's time to level up again. And in actual fact, I said this was going to be hard, and it's actually not looking like we're going too bad. Okay, now I'm going to upgrade this guy to flame protectors, which again just rips through infantry. And as soon as that has leveled up, which is very close, I should have some more resources to be able to build some tanks. Get some more grenaders, because you can always use them to fill up your guns. So this anti-tank cannon I've got here, which isn't really doing a lot at the moment, taking pot shots at troops. You can use these grenadiers to fill those up as well. Now there is a capture point up there that we probably could work on. So I might even build a new half-tracks. And now that I have that, I don't have the resources, of course. So we are right on the door of their base, and I'm now able to build a Panzer tank, the big medium tank. You can see the score up the top with the capture points that we've got. We have all three of them now. We are ripping through their points. So it's not so much about racing to the capture points. It's about getting yourself set up and being in a position that you are able to take over the positions later on. So yeah, there's no mad rush. Although we have a cheeky little team down here, so I might even just get these guys to come down, and hopefully the half-track, which I'm now upgrading to flamethrower. Get the squad to recapture that. Help these guys out, the half-tracks. Move that down there to help those guys out. Mortars need to these guys up to take the squad out who are trying to axe my bloody mortars. And it's all going rather well, so it is a really tactical game. I just really like it that you don't need to keep going back to your home base. A lot of real-time strategy games, you need to go back to your main base all the time to select different units or build different units, and it's just not something you've got to do in this. You can manage the whole battle straight from the battlefield. Now I've let my half tracks die there, but I guess my concentration's probably faded somewhat. Now I never did my third upgrade, so I'm doing that now. Again, I'm going to pull back a bit. Now as soon as this upgrades, I can now use a Stuka dive bomber that you will see I'll place here. Pull him back a little bit at the moment, let the Stuka come in and fuck these guys up. There we go. I don't know where this. There's the engineer finally. Now I have thrown caution to the wind here. I would normally try and be a bit more careful than this. In fact, that tank, I no longer have control over that tank, so... yes, but there's a couple of different game modes. I don't actually have to kill everyone in this, I just need to outscore them. But if you're going to do it, why not do it in style? I would really like to not lose that half track if I could. Whoa, I don't know what was going on with that there. Have another half tracks on the way up. But needless to say, they're in a world of strife. But yeah, this is the end of the game. Fairly well. So hopefully you have enjoyed a bit of a first look. I know it was sort of heavily gameplay based commentary, and I don't normally like doing commentaries about the actual gameplay. I prefer to actually have a topic to talk about, but I've never put this game up on my channel, so I kind of thought I would just show everyone what it was about, how to play it. Turns out I've gone rather well. I'd very much like him to repair that though. And that is the end of the game. So we wiped them out even though they had some points left. But they did wipe them out. So yeah, as I say, I just wanted to give everyone an opportunity to see the game or really see how it works. Give a bit of a quick guide. Obviously, if you know how to play the game, and you probably found everything I did then to be wrong. And yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to leave it a like. And if you'd like to see more Company of Heroes on my channel, then please let me know. At the moment, I have no real intention of doing more of these videos unless something really awesome happens. But hey, if you enjoyed it and you'd like to see more, then yeah, let me know in the comment section. Let me know with a big like. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you next time.